All right. We are now doing part 5 of Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver Remastered here on the PlayStation 5. And so now what we have to do is...
Centuries passed. Your brother Dumas retreated with his clan.
We are on the verge
to
of
Osman's northern
going to
wilderness.
Dumas' palace,
Empowered by the
or
gift of
Dumas'
her
Rune
heart
City.
soul, seek out his mountain stronghold.
And then now, I think what we'll do before we do that is gather most of the other power-ups. I mean, we don't have to, because the only ones that I'm missing are going to be... I'm trying to remember, because I got the sound, I believe. Yep. I need to get the fire glyph, and then I also need to grab the... forgot what the other one was, but we'll figure it out. All right. So this might be my final part. We'll see how things go. And my part 3 and my part 1 on my live stream series on this game did very, very well. A lot of people came in. Some people helped, which was awesome. Loved it. Let's see. Oh, we don't have this. That's right. And we need the sunlight glyph. That is right. Or I think we might already have it. Let's take a look. Yep. We need the sunlight glyph and the fire glyph. So what we'll do is we will go do the sunlight glyph here real quickly, because I know where it's at. It's not too difficult to find. Let's see. I believe it's this one. Alright, let's see. Nope. It is the wrong one. Oops. What's up, viewer? How are you today? And then we need to go to the human... Well, we don't need to go to the human citadel because we already have the water glyph. We need to go here. Okay, cool. Praise me. So if you want to know where you get the sunlight glyph is going to be... We've already got that power up over there for the health. So the sunlight glyph is going to be right down here. You have to shift to the Spectral Realm, obviously. It's going to be right on your right-hand side before you enter the Silence Cathedral, and it's going to be to your left once you exit the Silence Cathedral, after you defeat Zephon. If you decide to exit out the way you came into the Silence Cathedral, but either or. So I did recently finish my first playthrough on this game. This is my second playthrough for my live stream series on this game as well. And since I finished my first playthrough just the other day, actually the other night, I pretty much know what I need to do in order to defeat Dumas. I'm sure a lot of people already know how to do that. But so that way we can be able to just, be able to do that part with no problems, hopefully. And then we'll go from there. Let's see. We need to... yeah, we need to go up, I believe. Yep. was right. Get roasted! I'm telling you, the, yeah. That projectile ability for your Reaver really, really helps quite a lot. Oops. Damn it. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. Yep. Pushed him right through. Nice. Get roasted again. Yeah, we don't need to go that way. Getting the sunlight glyph is the sunlight glyph is not that hard to get. And I think once we get the sunlight glyph, we'll go on our way to get the fire glyph as well. The fire glyph is kind of interesting. But however, I love the exploration in this game. It's pretty fun. I mean, a lot of people will probably say that there is a lot of backtracking involved, but I mean, any kind of game is going to have some backtracking. So come on. My controller has a little bit of stick drift. I really wish that we didn't have to have that problem, but apparently we do. Yep. Oh. Oh. Let's try this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like we're going to have to clamber up. There we go. There we go. All right. So the trick is here, it's like you see the torches that you see on the pipes here. You want to be able to have this cog be locked in with the block here. Otherwise, you will not. There. That's it. Make sure that the torches are still lit. Excuse me, torches. Listen to me. Now we can just venture forward. Like I said, the sunlight glyph in this game is pretty easy to get. It's pretty simplistic. When I first got this glyph when I played this game for the very first time, I'm just like, oh my god, this is insane. This is driving me nuts. But, oh, the day and night cycle. Oh, love that. It's so cool. It can be hard to find. It can be hard to... So So now what we have to do is go down here. As long as you have the Reaver baptized in primordial flame, it's the fire enhancement that you find in the drowned abbey after you defeat Rahab, and along with the force projectile ability, it's massively overpowered. And I do highly recommend getting it because it will help, going up against your enemies much better, especially. Most of your enemies in this game are subjugated to fire. They are vulnerable to it. So come on, thank you. Oh, he got me. Let's see, what shall we use? Let's use the stone ability, shall we? Lame. I mean, you would think that you would be able to light them on fire. Oh well, it's not a big deal. And my contacts are treating me very, very well today, which I'm pretty happy about. Somehow, I want my Reaper back, damn it. There it is. Alright, give me just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna switch controllers here. Whoa! Alright. Is there anything around here that I can use? It doesn't look like it. You know what? I don't want to handle with you. These guys are mean. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yep. Look at that, right on the dot. 2, 1. Then we go down here, switch on that. So what this is going to do, it's going to make an updraft, because since we reverted the water to the bellowing pump, and I'll be able to float up. Come on, thank you. Nice. It's pretty awesome. Yep, go this way. Let's collect these. Wait. Oh, we're completely full. Okay, sweet. Not in the mood for your shenanigans. Oh, almost missed it. Nope. Okay. No. Get out of here. I'm gonna switch to the Spectro here real quick. And now once the sunlight is, you have to really time this perfectly, because otherwise if you don't time it, you will... Just like that. God, I love mechanic in this game though. It's the shifting between realms. It's really one of the key aspects of the first two Soul Reaver games, obviously, because there's a lot of it's not just for traversal, but for puzzle solving, especially in the first one, in the first Soul Reaver. But I think in Soul Reaver 2, it's diminished a little bit, but it's still very useful. But it's still really good though. There we go. Now we have the sunlight glyph. What's up, viewer? How you doing? Okay, now all we have to do is... What's up, man? How you doing? I'm good. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Oh, we're not going to worry about it. We already went there, and we're not going to worry about that either. Wait. I'm so confused right now. Actually, I think I do need to go down this way. Come to think of it. Uh-oh. Forgot how to get out of here. Oops. If this day and night cycle would not be doing what it's doing right now, I'll be able to see a lot better, but I can't see very well. Nice, man. Okay, this is not good, because I have no idea where I'm going now, because it's dark. It's dark. Actually, wait a minute. I do need to... Okay, never mind. I think I... No, I do need to go back this way. I believe so. Sounds about right. Ow. Alright. I'm not having it, man. Get out of here. Because I want my Reaver back. It's going to be on the other side, I believe. Nope, it's right here. I was right. Alright, so once we get out of here, I'm going to go to a teleporter, and we're going to go back to Raziel's clan territory. And excuse me, and we are going to get the fire glyph. And I think a lot of people miss that one. I'm sure. I don't know that for sure. I'm just kind of assuming. I guess assumptions are always dangerous. Oh, I should have never made that assumption. So, my bad. All right. Sweet. Yeah, that is true. It's pretty missable since Raziel's territory is kind of one time go part of the early... Yeah. Well, because the only way to access it is you do need the swim ability. Obviously, because, I mean, if you didn't have the swim ability, then you'd be kind of fucked. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. I had to think about that one in there for a second. Yep. So you go through here. I think it is kind of cool that they were able to implement. All right, here we are. The shadow effects of Raziel, showing his shadow. It's pretty good. I actually really like that. It's pretty freaking cool. Let's see. Okay, so what we're gonna do now? Yeah, we need to phase through. I remember. Actually, yeah, nope, I was right. Well, I noticed you're missing Dumas territory. Well, the only reason why I'm missing Dumas territory is because I haven't gone there yet. Because I've been mainly trying to do a lot of the other I've been really want to I really like enjoying exploring this game. So, but yeah, so what I do, I have all the glyphs except for the fire glyph, and once I get the fire glyph, we will go towards Dumas territory, and then we'll probably maybe just venture on. Oh, I can't go that way. Shoot. That's right, because we're in the spectral. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, we need to go down here. Alright. Let's swim back up. Alright. So, let's go through here first. Now we open that part up. And getting the fire glyph in this game is also pretty easy to get. What's up, viewer? Thank you for tuning in. You know what? Let's see. Yep. Really? I did not know that. Okay. It's good to know. There we go. Yeah. How you doing, Ryan WB 1991? How's your day going? Yeah. One for sure, 100%. All right. 44, nice. All right, so I think what we're going to do now is we're going to get out of here. We are now done getting the fire glyph. We got all the glyphs now. And we are going to be going towards Dumas territory. No, you're good, man, but I hope that your day goes very well, bro. I really do. Oh, this day and night. It's cool. I really do like the fact that they did implement the day and night cycle. But I think that they did it a little bit too dark. Maybe lighten it up just a little bit, maybe. But it's still a cool aesthetic. Definitely brings a little bit more of a tone depth to it. Alright. Yeah. This is where we have to go. It catches me off guard every time. Yeah. I would agree. I would definitely agree with that. Well, because my initial first playthrough, like I mentioned, that I finished just the other day, I did get all the glyphs first, you know, the enhancement glyphs, you know, like the stone glyph and vice versa. So I got all those, and then once I got all those, I started collecting more of the other stuff, you know, basically the eldritch blue things. And so, but since I did that, oh, that was close. I knew that I didn't lock myself out of getting the achievement to get. I mean, because I did get all the achievements for getting all the glyphs already in my first playthrough. It's the same thing with the health upgrades as well. To get the blue eldritch, which I am gonna plan on doing probably in my third playthrough, because I am planning on making a third playthrough on this game. I played this game a lot back in the day when I played it on Dreamcast or even on PS1, so... Wait, let's go back. Because there is a... just the satisfaction of just like... The Reaver like that, it's so good. No, I did not. I was kind of bummed about that because I literally thought I would have gotten it, but I made the mistake of not visiting her as much as I should have, and so that's probably what I'll initially do on my third playthrough as well, because I do want to get a platinum in this game. I mean, I'm not a completionist really, But when games are easy to plat, then I'm just like, yeah, I'll go with the plat. But the majority of the games that I not refuse to play, but are really hard to extremely plat, then I have no interest. But again, that is just me.
This city once teemed with the life of my kind. Could it be that other clans
nice, Ryan.
the same fate as mine?
Very cool.
In his madness,
I'm planning to get my second plat on some Reaver since on the PS4 version. I have it so much.
It was not Cain, but Dumar's own
Nice.
brought the downfall of his
Dope.
clan.
That's pretty dope.
These are human weapons, Raziel.
I've thought about maybe downloading the PS4 version of this game as well, but I'm just like, you know, do I really want to like have the PS4 version played as well? Because they're both the same games, but just, you know, PS5 version and PS4 version. So I don't know. I've thought about it. We'll see. But I'm more on PS5 versions of games more mainly than on PS4 games. But either or, they're still enjoyable. All right. Let's do this. Yeah. Alright, got you taken care of since you won't spawn again, I'm sure. Alright. Now, if I remember correctly... Yeah. Yep, I remember this. I want to do it because all the love I have for the series. I already did Blood Diamond 2 Platinum. That thing was a crash-filled... Yeah, you know, it's funny that you mentioned that, though, too, Hassan, because I would say I had a lot of I had some audio issues with the game. I did have one crash, but that's the PS4 version. I understand that some people had some problems with the PS5 version of the game because it was chuggy. It wasn't playing all that great in a certain degree. I don't know, but someone told me about that. It was another small content creator such as myself, and so he mentioned that he had a lot of problems with the PS5 version. Okay. But, you know, I recently started Soul Reaver 2 a little bit. I had audio issues with first boss and it started acting crazy on end of chapter 9 with you. Yeah, I didn't have that, which was kind of weird. Because on my initial first playthrough that I had on Blood Diamond 2 Legacy of Kain, I had, like I said, I did have some audio problems. Like I said, I had one crash, but I'd never had any other type of issues, I guess I would say. So, I don't know. That's one thing that Soul Reaver 1 has, though, too, is the fact it has a lot of block puzzles. But I always find it's like I mentioned before, when you play this game a lot like I did, it crashed like 20 times, then the game was crashing whenever I did lock on must-be PS5 version, or it's just... Well, it's like I said, I played the PS4 version. I did not play the PS5 version. So with the PS4 version that I had that I played of the game, I didn't have much issues at all. I did not. That's the thing. I did not have any issues by my game crashing when it came to picking up any weapons. That's the thing, which was awkward. Stone. Okay. Alright. You know what? I'm using fire on you, man. Get out of here. Call bullshit on that. For what it's worth. I literally tried to destroy him when I petrified him, but no. It's alright, though. I'm not going to worry about it too much. But what I was saying, though, I played a lot of PS... I actually played more of the Dreamcast version of this game than I did with the PS1. I have played some Soul Reaver 2. And... yeah. I had started playing some Soul Reaver 2, and I would say that I really love that game a lot. I do. But I got into the Air Reaver Forge, yes, the remastered version, and I did get into the Air Reaver Forge last night, and so, oh shit, I fucked myself. Oops. No, get off. Thank you. And so what I was gonna say, my apologies. I did have a bug. It was not a progression bug. It was just that when you put the hearts back into the mummies on those altars, you know, because you have the green heart, the blue heart, and I believe it was the yellow heart as well, you know, because they were 3 different. And so what I'm saying is that those mummies, when they were moving, they actually had like a really strange black block above them or something like that. And I'm just like, okay, what's going on here? The black box. Yes, I had the black box. And I'm just like, I said to myself, it's like, I felt like that they didn't really finish it all that. It felt like it was kind of unfinished in that area. And so I really hope that they fix that, because it kind of did take a little bit out of I would say, the immersion. I don't know. So, yeah. But other than that, I mean, but here I will say, though, it's still an amazing game. I still love Soul Reaver 2. But I'm just like, yeah, they really need to fix that. All right. I took a little yawn fest there a little bit. All right. We're not going to worry about it. Okay. Yep, we got to turn the furnace on here. Open up the blast doors. I didn't have any problems with that, man. I was actually able to get stealth kills. I actually was able to get that trophy for that. So, yeah. Right. Now, if I remember correctly, I think it's this way. Yeah. I'm sure that they're probably aware of it, though, Ryan. I really do, just because, I mean, you could definitely tell that they did so much love with this remaster, and so I wouldn't see a reason why they wouldn't caught on to it. Oh, really? Okay. Do you know when they're gonna release another patch though? Just out of curiosity, because I haven't heard anything. Maybe you might know more than I do. Nope. Okay. Fair enough. But it's coming. Okay. That's good to know. When I was playing Soul Reaver 2 last night, though, you know, going through the Air Forge, though, oh my god, it looks so beautiful. Oh, man. It was so great. I'm just like, and I said to myself, it's like, I am so glad that I'm a gamer. And there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's fucking awesome, dude. It's great. They said they're going to add the Kickstarter bakers to the credits with the first patch. Okay. You know, I really wish I was a Kickstarter for the graphic novel, because I want to pick up that graphic novel so bad. I want to pick that up so bad, dude. I really, really do. Because I would love to know more about Raziel's backstory in that graphic novel, dude. I've seen different types of covers on that thing. Oh my god. It looks so good. And I'm trying to remember which one of the covers that really looked freaking sick. And I can't recall which one it was, but it was pretty freaking dope. And we gotta grab this guy. Haha. Oh. Gotta go one more. Excuse me. And there is one thing I will say about Soul Reaver 2, though. It's more of a cinematic experience. Yes, there are puzzles involved in the game, which is good. Speaking of the credits, I'm upset that the credits don't have any. God, I don't understand why they cannot fit. Why I can't read the whole entire freaking comment. It's so stupid. But what I was saying about Soul Reaver 2, it's they did a good job with the implementation of you know shifting between the spectrum material realms for puzzle solving. But it's not as it's like I said, it's not as intricate as it is in Soul Reaver 1. I think Soul Reaver 1 executed it better in terms of traversal, platforming. You know, I don't know. There's just something about Soul Reaver 1 that makes it a little bit more memorable than Soul Reaver 2. But again, Soul Reaver 2 really just it doesn't really complete Raziel's story, but I don't know. I just felt like that Soul Reaver 2's Yes. Yes. That is... Yep. 100% agreed. So Reaver 2 is definitely not... Yep, it's not.
It's shame to have me find him here like a stuck pig.
And I already got the trophy for the Spectral Talk with Duma before you go up against him in the material realm, so we don't need to do that. Come on. Really? Come on, really? Let's go. Come on, jump up. Thank you. Thank you. God, Duma looks so sick. I love his remastered version. It looks so good.
Bound at last. I thank you, brother.
Your thanks are premature, Duma. I have not forgotten whose hands bore me into the abyss.
The centuries in Limbo have honed my strength. Not even Cain is my equal.
Even the strongest vampire is vulnerable.
We shall test your thesis, Raziel.
My bloodthirst has been superseded by an even darker hunger. I will consume your soul before this day is done.
Yeah, and he does that ground slam too. True. Oh, I was hoping I would dodge it. I didn't time it. Nope. Yeah. Oh, gotta go this way. Oops. Come on. No. We're not doing that constrict ability against me. Hell no. Where'd you go? Come on, brother. Oh, there he is. Come on. You coming? Come on. Put some effort into it. Well, Defiance had kind of boss fights with those stuff. Yeah. Let's turn you on, shall we? Ouch! Nope! Oh, he was able to get me a little? Yes, he did. Where is he? Come on. Come on, big boy. Oh, come on, dude. Seriously? No! Come on. Come on, big boy. Oh, this is not going very well. Just lead him in. Aha! I win. No. Get out of here. Got him. Oof. He was a little bit work. We got him. Okay, so what do you guys want me to do? Do you want me to, once I get Duma's ability, do you want me to go do some power-up hunting, or do you want me to just go ahead and keep on going in the story and finish? What do you? It's up to you guys. I think, yeah. Please let me know what you think I should do. Should I just go ahead and finish the entire story, or do some more hunting? Or since I have all the glyphs, the glyph power-ups, we can, or like I said, just finish the story. Well, you might as well get the power-ups you already beat. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to the map here and see what else. I recommend clean up before finishing up. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Okay, let's see. What do we need to do here? We do not need to go to the underworld because we already have that finished. Raziel's clan territory. Yeah, why not? Let's go there. Clean that area up a little bit first. Knock that trophy off your list. Yeah?
Nosgoth's frozen wastes. The hushed silences embrace an ancient enigma. In the bowels of this labyrinth, your master...
That is one thing I will say, that when games are easy to plat, and whatever you have to grab in order to get all the trophies, is that you don't have to worry about getting them again. That's one thing I do like. So that way you don't have to worry about getting them again. But it's the same as like if you played the PS5 version and you plat the PS5 version of the game, I guess you could make the... What's that word? I guess you could make the incentive of playing the PS4 version of the same game and plat that as well. But I'm just like, I already put enough work into that. Again, that's just me. There we go. Oh, this way. Oh, we still have the day and night. Okay. I'll just have you roast. Not gonna worry about you. Also, the health upgrade in Dumas territory is glitched. It won't show you picked it up on the map, but it still is. Yeah, I did notice that when I finished my first playthrough. They definitely need to fix that. Excuse me. Fitch. It's just so satisfying. It really is. Alright. Let's go one more. I had the health upgrade visual glitch on the map with Raziel's. Really? I actually didn't have that problem. The only one thing I did actually, well, I wouldn't say it's much of a problem really, but the only thing I did have was, wrong way, thank you. When I was in the Silenced Cathedral, whenever I did block puzzles, obviously, Raziel would literally like, how would I say it? He kind of, I would say, when you flipped a block, something like that, he would basically like run on top of it or something like that. But I haven't had any other. I did have the Duma health upgrade glitch though too. It didn't. I got it, but it didn't completely register when I went onto the map. I'm just like, okay. Oh. Not swing the Reaver. Yeah, okay. We got it. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You know, I kind of wish that they would have implemented the fatal blow attack in Soul Reaver 2, but I'm kind of curious why they didn't do that. That's one thing that did annoy me a little bit in Soul Reaver 2. I mean, what do you guys think? Did you guys find that annoying as well? Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. Whoa! Naughty, naughty. Get spiked. We're going to be going swimming. Well, actually, we're not going to be going swimming. Take that back. But we are gonna go to Rahab's territory. Because there are some items in there. Well, actually... Oh. Raziel's. We got the Fire Glyph. Necropolis. We got you. Horse Glyph. Stone Glyph. Silence Cathedral. We already have you done, so that's good. Well, I'm 85% right now. The Seraphim Tomb. Health power-ups found. 1. Did I already get to Rahab? I think I might have already done Rahab. I might have. Or did I? Or didn't I? No, I didn't. We need to go to Rahab. Yep. And then I believe after that we need to there we go. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Trying to think here. Yep. Oh, wrong way, thank you. Oh, computer? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we are completely full. Okay. Eldritch Energy power-ups found. Okay, so I know where to get that. I know exactly where to get that. Nope. Alright. give me 1 second. I get switch controllers. There we go. All right. Actually, wait a minute. No. I need to go back. Go back. Wait. Do I need to go? I think I do need to go back this way, don't I? Yes, I do. Oh, come on, man. Thank you. I'm so fucking confused a little bit here, so my apologies. Okay, so I can't go back that way. That's so dumb. Okay, so that goes into a friggin' spike. Wonderful. Okay, so now I remember. We have to go. Not gonna worry about you. Not gonna worry about you. Yeah, we gotta go this way. Because I remember that I have to go to. I needed to go through the Sanctuary of the Clans, the Tomb Guardian portal rather than Rahab's. Okay. Now I know where I'm going. Okay, good. Thank you. Good Lord. Go through the gate. Hang on a second. Yep, okay, good. Because I made the stupid decision of going to Rahab. I didn't need to go to Rahab's territory. I have to go through the tomb of the Seraphim tomb in order to get to Rahab's territory. I'm just like, duh. I don't know why I did not make. That was like a really dumb decision. I should not have done that. That's my bad. So we're back in Raziel's territory again, which I did not want to go do, but okay. Oh, excuse me. Nope. Yep. This is where we need to go. Excuse me. There is one trophy that I do need to grab is, being able to glide for 30 seconds with no wind and with no updraft. Thank you. What's up, viewer? How you doing today? Hoping you are having a really good weekend so far. Ah, the stupid controller. Freaking stick draft, dude. I'm saying they need to make Hall Effect sticks for PlayStation 5 controllers. It'd be dope as hell. Itchy nose there a little bit. Nope. Shame on you. Let's do fire, shall we? Because I want my Reaver back. Thank you very much. Really? Yeah, I didn't think so. What is going on? How are you guys doing today? Thank you for tuning in. It's always appreciated. Yep, this is exactly where we needed to go. Alright, so health power-ups found. We already found that. I do know where the Eldritch is going to be. It's going to be this way. What's up, viewer? How are you? There you are. Hey! Would you look at that? I got a trophy. Great old one. Aha. Did I get all the blue ones now? No way. I did. Alright, hang on a second, guys. I want to take a look on my... Because I have the PlayStation app. I want to take a look at the PlayStation app real quickly. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I have 88% left. Great old one. Reach maximum glyph energy capacity. Oh, let's freaking go. Hell yeah. Dope. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? I think we can finally go and knock this game out of the park and go ahead and finish it up. I think so, because we finally have... I got all the glyph energy, the blue ones. I got all the enhancement glyphs. Now all we need to do is go back through Dumas territory, get that health upgrade. Even though it really doesn't matter, but even still, it'd be kind of cool to get anyway. Let's save our game here real quickly. Oh, come on, thank you. Bouncy, bouncy. I thought that was kind of funny, but that's just me. This controller, I swear. Poor guy got bullied so much. No. There we go. I'm unstoppable. Oh! Ah! Yeah. Yep, we're about to go through the Oracle's. We're going through the Oracle's cave now. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no. We're not going to play with that. What does this look like to you guys? Remind you of another game in the series? I don't know what that was. A little bit of creaky noise in my voice, but this looks like it was in Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. Remember that? When you had to go, when you actually visited Mobius, but he disguised himself as the Oracle? The master manipulator of time. No, we have to shift to the Spectral. Well, we are going to take care of this guy real quickly. Oh. Alright. We can't go through there yet because we do not... Yeah! That is right, sir. Absolutely. I do remember that. But I am dead. As are you. Oh, that was great. I thought Blood on Man Legacy of Kain was excellent though too, dude. It was everything about that game. The atmosphere, the narrative story driven. It was fantastic, dude. It was so good. So good. Okay. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Yeah, no, I do remember how to do this. It's the blue. The narrative of Blood of Men 1 was absolutely wonderful, but oh yeah, Ezilvir the doll plot. Yeah, I agree with that, man. 100%. It was weird. Yes, I agree with that. 100%. Okay, we got that block out, so that's good. Now we need to go to the Spectral. Oh, I goofed. I goofed. Fuck. I knew I forgot something. I did. Oh my god. Because I put the block in the wrong hole. I need to put it into the blue one so that way I can bring the... Oh, come on. Thank you. There we go. Oh my god. I did like the sense of exploration in Blood on Men Legacy of Kain as well, much like in Soul Reaver 1 specifically. But that, again, that's just me though. I do like a really good narrative-driven story game like the Legacy of Kain series, but I think, to me personally, Soul Reaver 1 and Blood on Men Legacy of Kain did a really good job with its exploration and, you know, getting certain types of power-ups. Defiance did that though too. I thought Defiance did that pretty well as well. But that's just my own personal opinion, of course, as well too. So, I mean, either or. Nope, we need to put that in the red one now. Actually, we don't. I take that back. Nope. Put that there. Yep, we need to go to Spectral. Okay. And I think a lot of people, what you don't know is that Soul Reaver 2 was not supposed to be made because they wanted what they wanted to do before eventually they were actually able to make a lot of cuts in Soul Reaver 1 were supposed to go in the Soul Reaver 1 game, but a lot got cut. A lot of fat got cut in this game. And most of the stuff that got cut from Soul Reaver 1 were, in fact, able to implement into Soul Reaver 2, and that's why they made Soul Reaver 2. But Soul Reaver 1 and 2 were only supposed to be one game. But the reason why they made it into a sequel from Soul Reaver 1 is because they wanted to really expand further on the story, which is understandable. Because I'm going to tell you one thing right now. I think that was a smart move. I mean, it would have been cool to really, I guess, have all the stuff that was initially cut, which you could actually play in the remastered versions of these games in separate bonus materials. But I still think that's really fucking cool, though. There's so much lore in this series that I absolutely fell in love with after I played Soul Reaver 1 first. You know, it was actually my first Legacy of Kain game on the Sega Dreamcast when it came out for the Dreamcast. But then when I got my PlayStation 2, when that released, I got Blood on Men Legacy of Kain, and that oh yeah, it's the Primordial Flame, that's right. Okay, we need that. So that's basically how I got introduced to the whole entire series in the first place, by playing for the first Soul Reaver on Dreamcast. Then when I got my PS2, I played Blood on Men Legacy of Kain. And I'm just like, dude, this is just like fucking amazing. I was so enthralled in this series after playing those two games in the franchise, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's like I want to know more about this series. And then once they finally really totally completed it, you know, with, you know, Blood on Men 2 Legacy of Kain, which takes place 400 years or 200 years after the events of the first Blood on Men. And then after Soul Reaver 1 was finished, but to be continued. And then, yes, Soul Reaver 2. And I'm just like, oh my god. Yeah, I was just like, holy shit, basically. It was so good. What's up, viewer? How are you today? Blood Element 2 is interesting story-wise since it happens after 1, but happens only due to the time. Yes, that is correct. Yep. Blood Element 2, Legacy of Kain, though, had so many... it was a great game. I thought it was an excellent game to its own right and unique way. But to me, I felt like that it's still a part of the Legacy of Kain universe, obviously. But again, I think it's a game to where it's something that... How in the hell did Border come back? You know? And to my understanding, though, when Border came back, he was able to come back through... I believe he was... Am I going the right way here? I think so. Oh boy, I'm confused. Forgot what I was going to say, though. Well, I was confused. So my apologies for that. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I think I do need to go back this way, don't I? Yes. Now that I remember. Yes, I do. So what I was going to say, Blood Element 2 Legacy of Kain, it's not in an alternative timeline per se. Because it takes place after the events of the first one. But it's like what Hassan said, you know, there was a temporal paradox, and that's where, because Kain was stripped from his powers from the first Blood Element Legacy of Kain, and that's what made him who he is in Blood Element 2 Legacy of Kain. It's so interesting. Oh! Thank you.
The Oracle's Cave, where Kain's first fateful meeting with Mobius occurred. Mobius played the role of a doddering soothsayer.
I get so confused sometimes playing this series, though, dude. It's a very complex. It's very complex.
Underneath the facade was Mobius the Time Streamer, sorcerer of the Circle of Nine, a ruthless manipulator with the power to bend time. Since his murder at Kain's hands centuries ago, these caves have stood vacant, though, like Mobius himself, they are rumored to be only a facade for a much larger, more elaborate complex. I sensed that Kain was here, and at that moment, I would have plumbed the depths of hell to find him.
I felt the story of Blood Element 2 wasn't really good. It just happened that kind of fast, and the Hilden were Yeah, I agree with that.
This, I deduced, must be the man himself, the Time Streamer, Mobius. He seemed not at all the impressive figure I had imagined from Kain's boasted exploits. And yet, even this cold image radiated a certain undeniable power.
Okay. I'm trying to remember how to do this now. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I swear to God, my memory... It's insane how much I remember of this game. And here we go. Okay. Yeah. The dialogues also felt much weaker compared to the... Yeah, I agree with that. Are you playing on console? If so, what console? I am playing on PlayStation 5. I was up for the challenge on that one. I am playing on the PlayStation 5. Let's do fire, shall we? Cause I want my Reaver back. Okay, so red, we need to go to Kane. One more. Okay, the next one is going to be Tyrell. Tyrell. That was my name then. Okay. The blue one's going to be hair. Okay. There we go. And last but not least, the Malkaya. Malkaya is going to be right there. Okay, so we're just going to have to go Le 1. There we go. Oh! You know what? No. I do not remember this area. It has been too long since I played them. Is this Soul Reaver 1 or... This is Soul Reaver 1. This is Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1. Yeah. Oh shit, that's right. That is right. We need to go across. Oh boy. Where is that planar portal? I know it's around here somewheres. Where are you? There you are. Jesus. Do stone, shall we? Get petrified. Come on. Thank you. Let's push you out of the way. Push you there. Pull forward. Excuse me. $360 anyone? No, no, no. Miss me, now you get blasted. It's crazy, though, how great the writing for this series was, and when I saw the trailers for Dead Son back in the day before it was yeah, dude. It's like I said, you know, I think Dead Son could have full potential. I do. But I feel, like I said before, I do feel like it was going to hit so differently than the other games in this series. But again, that is just me. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people probably would feel the same way, the way how I would feel about it if it were to be. But again, I don't know. See, I had that. Cool. I hope I'm getting... Yeah, okay. We're right. Just had to make sure. Oh. The dialogues felt awkward if it wouldn't be for the name. I'd never say it was supposed to be part... Yeah. I would probably maybe feel the same exact way. To be honest, though, we'll never know. That's the sad part. Because like I said, this series, it's still a fantastic series. It really is. I think it's definitely one of the best, well-written and strong narrative with complex themes and complexities of different characters and everything else. And it's a shame. It really, really is. Okay, so let's see. What do we have to do now? Okay, so... Oh! Is this the Steam sale game? This is the PlayStation 5. This is a console. This is the console remastered. There is a remaster for Steam, I'm sure. There is, but there you go. Excuse me. Wait, I need to go back. Hang on a second. Yep. So Z and... Yeah, I was right. Okay. One agreed. Yep. I bought the game and only played up to the point where you first used the portal to cross into the material. So are you new to the franchise, or have you played the series before? The previous comment that I just received. From the little I have played, it looks amazing. I cannot wait to play it after Resident Evil 2. Nice, man. Can't wait to get it. Nosgoth was a Yes, Nosgoth was a multiplayer game. I have had it. PS2. Yep. I played majority of the Legacy of Kain games on PlayStation 2.
My arrival in this miserable age. What trickery is this?
No, it is
no illusion, Raziel,
it is called
but a
Black
glimpse
Chai
into
Tea.
the currents of
Chai.
time
CHAI. I'm not much of a coffee drinker. I used to be, but whenever I drink coffee, though, at the very end of it, it just doesn't taste very well. It can be either bitter, sweet, anything. It's just gross. This series deserves love from both old fans and newcomers. The last time I played Soul Reaver 1 was on PS1, SR2 on PS2. It has been that long. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Has this all been foretold?
And I appreciate all the viewers that have been tuning in today, watching the final part of this for Soul Reaver Remastered, and it's been so much fun and awesome talking to some really good people on here and having really good conversations. It's pretty sweet. Appreciate all of you for tuning in. I just love having fun, man. Love this series, and I'm hoping what things will bring. Because these remasters are being very highly popular right now. They just recently came out, and I would say that it's been getting a lot of praise from a lot of people, and I think that's good to know that this is a good resurgence. This is a good resurgence of old school classic games back in the day from 25 years. And I'm telling you, I guess I have never been, I've always been excited for games, but I think when it comes to the Legacy of Kain series, it's like I've said before, it's not just about the narrative depth of the story and the complexities through the games themselves, through this whole entire saga.
Reels with conflict. Does Kain await me moments from now?
I appreciate
or
that,
in some
Hassan.
century
Thank you.
yet to come.
Greatly appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. So, but we needed this. I mean, we knew it was coming eventually, because they did re-release Blood of Man 1 Legacy, Blood of Man Legacy of Kain, Blood of Man 2 Legacy of Kain not too long ago for PlayStation Plus premium users, which, hey, what's up, RFox305, man? How you doing, bro? How you doing today, man? We're hoping you're having a great weekend so far. But yeah, I mean, I am almost at the end. Yes, I got all the power-ups. I'm at 88% of trophies. I still need to work on a few. But once I get those taken care of, I will have this game 100% platinumed. Yeah, buddy. Doing great, Kyle. You had a good... Yes, you did, sir. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And, because I actually recently finished my first playthrough not too long ago. That's impressive. Yeah. But what I was gonna say, I did my first playthrough recently, finished that up about a night ago, and so I'm just like, oh my god, I was still blown away after 25 years, and so I think that
a conjuration of my mind, or
by thinking of playing these games in a new era, and not just in a new era of gaming, but in a modernized gaming world that we are in now, it really hits. It really, really hits. And it's good to have that experience come back again, that knowledge, and to see how far we've come. It's great. It's really, really great. So what we need to do now is open up the Chronoplast portal real quickly, save my game, and then we are going to finish this once and for all. When the remasters were announced for Soul Reaver 1 and 2, I was absolutely hyped, and it still is so fun even after those years. Yeah, you're not wrong, dude. Oh, I forgot to grab the Duma one. No way. Should we go back and do that real quick? No. Yeah, why not? It wouldn't be a bad idea. I completely forgot about that. Holy crap, dude. But should we really go do that real quick? I mean, we're literally here. We might as well just complete it. I'm not too worried about it. I already got the trophy for all the health upgrades, so I'm okay. We're not going to worry about it. Here we are.
At last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
No. I had faith in you. In your ability to hate. In your self-righteous indignation.
Lies. I cannot have foreseen all of this.
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first
Still
stepped
freaking
into
hits.
this chamber centuries
Still hits, man.
I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man,
Kain looks so good, dude.
such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Gazing out across the plains of possibility, Do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? And as such, are we not indivisible?
As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. That is why, when I must sacrifice my children to the void, I can do so with a clear heart.
Very poetic, King. But in the end, you offer no more than a convenient rationalization for your crimes.
These chambers offer insight for those patient enough to look. In your haste to find me, perhaps you have not gazed deeply enough. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine a millennium ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. We are compelled ineluctably down preordained paths. Free will is an illusion.
I have been to the tomb of Seraphan, King. Your dirty secret is exposed. How could you transform a Seraphan priest into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer.
Excuse
Can
me.
you grasp the absurd beauty of the paradox? We're the same. Seraphan and vampire. With our holy wars,
One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. A line that I know.
I will not applaud your clever blasphemy.
I know.
A Seraphan were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we
Agreed.
represent.
Oh
Eyes
man.
are opened, Cain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but
I
you
can
know
listen to
nothing
these two
of
dialogue all dark day nice,
You
our
think the
Fox.
Seraphim
Yeah,
would
man,
know
me too, dude. 100%.
Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
You are lost in a maze of moral relativism, King. These apparitions and portents. What game are you playing now?
Destiny is a game, is it not? And now, you await my latest move. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ah! Oh! I always screw up on this part of the game, to be honest. Oh, come on. Gotcha. Unmatched voice acting and script, way ahead of its... Yes. Alright. That's one hit. We need to do it 3 more times if I remember correctly. Where is he? Okay, where is he? Where is he? There he is. Fuck. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. Oops. Got him. I'm literally trying to be quick enough here so that way I don't have to, like, really have it being a bore or yawn fest. Okay, where is he at? There he is. Okay. What? Where is he? There he is. Okay. I'm really trying to telegraph him a little bit here. Oh, come on. There he is. Oh, damn it, I was not fast enough. God damn it. Oh, come on. See, that's just... I always found this part of the game difficult a little bit because you really have to be... Okay, now... Oh, okay, so he's at the same spot again? Oh my god. Come on, dude. Make up your freaking mind. Oh, dude, really? Oh, that was bogus. I was right there. Oh, come on. We got this. He's right there again. Okay. Yeah, I'm literally trying to... See, I did not think I was going to struggle with this, but I think everybody struggles with this. Okay, so he appeared in back of me. Okay. Oh my god. Dude, come on. This is bogus. It's bogus. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying here, man. I really am. It's just like it's really hard to determine where he's gonna be. Okay. Where is he? God damn it. Pardon my language. Oh my... He missed me? What? Okay. Mobius is... Yeah, I'm trying, dude. I really am. It's just like, I don't understand why I'm not being quick on the freaking ball. There he is. Okay. Nope. Okay. So you appeared. Oh, so no, get on the highest spot and try to outrun lightning strikes. Where the... What? Where... Oh! Oh, I gotta hit him with the Reaver? Oh, I was... Oh, man, if I would have had the Reaver, then... Shit. Yeah. Where is he? Okay. It's right there. Bogus. Where is he? I'm not going to go for it because he's going to charge up. Come on. Really? That's cheap, dude. Oh my goodness. This is insane. Yeah, he gets you instantly. Got you. Yeah. I timed it. If I was able to time him properly, then I would have gotten pretty quickly, but
or how it ends.
got him. We got him, guys. We got him.
Before this drama unfolds completely.
The frustration I felt in this part was immense. There's just too little space to get hit on him. Yeah. We got him though. Got him. It's like it definitely took me a few tries, but got him. You're right there, our Fox. You right, man. For sure.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer.
Always good to come back. To play a magnificent and magnifique masterpiece of a game. I will be live streaming Soul Reaver 2. I think what I will do, I know pretty much where everything is in that game though too. So I mean, I might just start that up. I might maybe start it up maybe today. We'll see. But I mean, I think Soul Reaver 2, to me personally, is an easier game to a certain degree. To a certain degree, not like amazingly. Yeah, me too, man. I'm pretty hyped for that. But again, I really think that and I don't know why they had to do this. And why did they have to do the credits like this, man? And they didn't do that in the original. I think that they should have kept the original end credits, but it's whatever. But again, like I said, though, I always thought, going back to Soul Reaver 2, my apologies, I went off topic there a little bit. So I always thought that Soul Reaver 2 was a little bit of an easier game to a certain degree, not because of the puzzle solving. I think it had to do with the fact that it was more story driven and less puzzle solving, but there was some puzzle solving. And which I really liked. I like a game that knows what they're doing when it comes to a really good, strong narrative. I think Soul Reaver 1 did that magnificently well. I think it's very well done in terms of its narration and vice versa. But Soul Reaver 2, again, it was more, I would say, I don't know. I just think that Soul Reaver 2, it hits a little bit differently, more on the narrative side than the Soul Reaver 1 did. But what makes Soul Reaver 1 so memorable from Soul Reaver 2 is the introduction. I think the introduction for Soul Reaver 1 is by far one of the best intros of a franchise or a saga, as it were. And so But again, how can you not like Soul Reaver 2's beginning intro? I think that it's like I've always said. I think when it comes to the Soul Reaver games, specifically 1 and 2, other than Defiance, Blood of Man 2, or even Blood of Man Legacy of Kain, the games just hit so differently. I love Soul Reaver 1, it'd always be my favorite of all time, but I never liked this ending. I understand now why they got. Yeah. But like I said again, it's the fact that so the intro for Soul Reaver 1 is timeless. It's one of the best intros. Yes. 100%, Hassan. 100%. And so like I said, I just think that when it comes to the Soul Reaver games, they hit differently because it's not because it's part of a Legacy of Kain franchise. It's not part of the Legacy of Kain, like Kain himself. But it's the fact that you're playing a different type of protagonist. You have so many different types of complexities with a different character like Raziel. He was a vampire before. He's now a Reaver of Souls, and you're using the shifting abilities, by puzzle solving, traversal wise, and it's what makes the Soul Reaver games so freaking amazing. And that's one of the reasons why I love the Soul Reaver games more than I do than the other ones. But even still, this whole entire franchise as a whole it's captivating, it's jaw dropping, and we don't get games like this. Fun fact, I replayed this game over and over hoping to 100% complete and find whatever I was missing to unlock the true ending. One would think, isn't that the truth? But anyways, thank you guys for joining in today. I think that this really turned out very well today. It was a really good day to do this because I really wanted to do it yesterday, but ended up playing some games with a couple of friends of mine, so that was a lot of fun. But overall, this was so much fun, and I'm really glad I finally was able to put in the more of a time to complete this entire live stream series on Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver Remastered here on my channel at Citizen JV. And thank you so much for tuning in today. And it's been an honor and a privilege. Love watching you beat it, brother. Are you doing Soul Reaver 2? I will probably, I don't know when I'll be doing it. I'll probably be doing it. I might actually maybe start doing it a little bit today, maybe. Probably, I would say, I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe doing it maybe for about an hour, maybe hour and a half. We'll see. But I really still want to just, talk with you guys a little bit here as soon as and see what you guys think. I mean, but I wouldn't mind like doing a Blood of Man Legacy of Kain. I feel like that Blood of Man Legacy of Kain would be much longer to do. And I'm not saying that Soul Reaver 1 is long. It is. But I feel like that the Soul Reaver games are much more fun than the previous games. But I'm not saying that the previous games are excellent. It's not just because of the story, but I don't know. We'll see. But I do want to say one thing here real quickly before we really end this whole entire stream here is I want to see Defiance come back, whether in a remaster or in a re-release. I think that if we were to get Defiance, I wouldn't mind seeing a remaster. I think if they were to do it correctly, Raina Audrin on YouTube, she subscribed. They actually subscribed to me not too long ago, and it feels good to be recognized. I think that, but overall, I just really think by, we all do, my young Gothic citizen, we all do. That's good. I actually like that. That's very good. So I just think that, having Defiance as a comeback as a re-release, a potential re-release, or even a remaster, which probably maybe even be even more absolutely amazing. But even still, to me, honestly, I really think that Defiance is going to be really good as a potential re-release as well. other than it being a possible remaster. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been such an honor and a privilege, and it's been a visual treat to play this game once again 25 years later. But this is Jake from Citizen JV here, you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream series. Peace, guys.